Hey guys, this must be the week for woods because I have another place I'm going to today that's buried in the woods, and it's up on a hill, and it's very historic and kind of scary to go to because of how you got to get there, but I'm determined to do it, and so here I am. So I'll be back when maybe when we get closer. Maybe I'll put the camera on when I'm going up the road that leads to where we're going to. Okay, so I'll be back. Guys, we are on a road called St. Stephen's Church Road. It's extremely rocky, very rough road. As you can see, it's like a single lane road. So hopefully only one car at a time goes up here. I'm going to a very historic place that you'll see when we get there. But here's the ride. Another rocky road. Just my luck. But I can't wait to see it because I've been wanting to see this place since I found out about it, which is, I don't know, maybe the last year. By the way, if you have a very low riding car, don't come down here with that car. This is a very rocky road and it's got a lot of bumps. And we're going to be going for 1.7 miles. To where we're going to end up, which is really kind of neat. There's a story there about how the place came to be. I mean, this is way up in the mountains, definitely. When I found this place, it even said you have to drive up a mountain. So that's what we're doing right now. I mean, it's not the high mountains like you would see probably in the Smokies, but it's definitely a mountain. I'm just going to go slow because I don't know if anybody else is up here. But you get the idea. This is what we're going to be doing here for another 1.5 miles. So I'll just let you come with. And I don't know where the water... it has been raining the last couple days, so there's little tiny puddles here and there. Hopefully the road is not washed out because I'm going to be in trouble. I have all-wheel drive, by the way. My car is all-wheel drive, thankfully. That's what I bought. And I thought, well, I don't really need it in Tennessee or Kentucky. But now that I'm doing this, I'm glad I have it because I think it's helping to get me up to where I want to go. Whoa, that was a big bump. I wonder if anybody ever paves this road or fills in the holes, pushes the rocks around. This is definitely way up here, guys. Definitely. We have 1.2 miles to go. Try to hang on to this. I hope you don't mind this long drive. I feel like you're coming with me. I don't feel so alone. I mean, this road is very, very skinny. Like, there's no way that two cars can fit on this road. There's no way. Wow, look at all these blocks up here. I don't know what that's about. Over here, there's tons and tons of wood. Not rocks, wood. Like a bunch of trees were taken down. I don't know if there was some storm that came through here. Like, I don't know. It looks kind of even the way they're cut, though. Some of them. I mean, I don't know, but let's just keep going. Hopefully, it gets better as we go, not worse. Because if I have to back down this road, I'm gonna just die. Not something I want to do. I'm going slow so I can watch this road. This road, it's very, very tight. Let's just say that. I mean, there's nothing on either side. You can't really pull off anywhere. You have to follow the road. You have to stay on this road. And we only have 8 blocks to go, guys, and we'll be there. Okay? So hang on for 8 more blocks. So this is a place, I don't know, I doubt very much that it's still in use. In fact, I'm sure it's not. It's just a historic landmark. I'll tell you that it's a building. I'll tell you that. And this building was originally built by German immigrants that came to this area. By the way, I'm in land between the lakes. And that's in Kentucky. But before it was called Land Between the Lakes, German immigrants had come here and settled in the area and built this building that somehow got forgotten about when Land Between the Lakes was developed. Like, nobody knew this building was here. And when they finally discovered it, wow, this is, sorry guys, I gotta be careful here. This is like, wow. When they finally discovered this building and looked into the history behind it, it was in very bad shape. So it was restored. The restoration took thousands and thousands of hours, and it was done by all volunteers. So we are 5 blocks away, guys. 5 blocks. Oh. Man, this is not for the weak of heart. I'll tell you that. I thought I had a weak heart, but maybe I don't. Well, I'm here now, so I mean, I have to follow through. You know, that's one way to get things done. You know, just do it, and if you're in the middle of it, you know you gotta finish it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I kind of got myself stuck into the middle of this trip. And there's definitely no cell service up here, because my cell service went out a long time ago. Because Land Between the Lakes is all forests. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They have nature preserves. They have a buffalo wildlife area. It's just a beautiful area. They have lakes. It's like an island between 2 lakes. And so that's why they call it Land Between the Lakes. But it's absolutely beautiful. Like, even this is beautiful. If they were to pave the road, it would be a nice drive. But I think they're leaving this historic, so they just leave it rocky. And if you're brave enough to come up here, then you deserve to see it. I guess we go this way. This road is kind of, we're only 2 blocks away. Oh shoot, I don't know. I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, I was afraid there was like an option for 2 roads, and I thought I might have taken the wrong one. I was trying to figure out how in the world I was going to get out of that, but I took the right one. And so here we are in the middle of the woods. Look at the woods everywhere. And guess what's here?
You have arrived.
This is a beautiful little church that's been completely restored up here in the middle of the woods. Let me get out and we'll walk around. So you guys, I find myself in the middle of the woods again today. Believe it or not, this was a steep climb up here, in case you didn't see my video as we were driving up. But I'm here today. One second, I'll show you around a little bit. Not that there's much to show you, it's all woods. But we'll walk over here so you could see. It actually goes way down. It's very high up here. We're in a high area of Kentucky and land between the lakes. And we're here to see this beautiful historic church. And there's a little graveyard, or cemetery some people have called it, but I think by a church it's called the graveyard. That's actually right next door to the church. I see a historic landmark sign over there, so we'll go take a look at that. But look at how beautiful this is. And how do you get in here? There's a fence all the way around it. But I want to go inside. How do I do that? Wait, is that a gate in the front? This might be a gate here, guys. I think so. But I don't know how you open it. This is for anyone coming to see this old historic church. So this fence was locked and I couldn't figure it out. But there's a piece of wood here that slides back and forth, and that's how you open it. You pull the wood. Okay, guys? So in case you ever want to come up, but let's go in. And the first thing we see is obviously the church right here. I hope the doors are open because it's beautiful inside. I've seen pictures. Let's go over right here to this plaque that tells you about the church. So once again, it's St. Stephen's Catholic Church. This was how they found it. So I can read this because this will give you the history on it. It says St. Stephen Church stands as a reminder of the power and potential of community spirit, a spirit that has now extended into a 2nd century. The church's origin ties directly to a group of German immigrants that settled in the area in the late 1800s. Built on property made available by the Emberger family, these German Catholic families in need of a local place of worship constructed St. Stephen Church in 1900. Their final service was conducted here in 1945. It was overlooked when Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area was formed in 1963. St. Stephen was the only church that remained standing within Land Between the Lakes. The building was deteriorating, and in 2000, Between the Rivers Incorporated entered into an agreement with the U.S. Forest Service to allow for restoration work. Volunteers approached the project with the spirit worthy of the original community. Old photographs and oral histories guided the volunteers in their efforts. Over 3,800 hours of work it took to authentically restore the church to its original design and construction. Today, St. Stephen Church provides a reminder of the importance of church and the strength of community that once existed and is still cherished in this region. So, before and after, it took 1 year and over 3,800 hours of volunteer work to transform the structure in the photograph above to the restored church in front of you. That's incredible. It says, Helping Hands volunteers tackled the daunting restoration task with a sense of community spirit. That's what it says down here. And then, pride and respect. Please respect the church, its grounds, and the work proudly performed by the many volunteers involved in the restoration. It's just incredible. This church is beautiful. Let's see if we can go inside. I'm hoping against hope that the doors are unlocked. I've seen other videos where people just walk in, so I'm hoping that it's unlocked. I don't really see a lock on the door, so no, we can't go in, guys. Darn it. I don't know what the ribbon is. Gosh, I wish you could see I'm going to insert pictures of the inside because it's simply beautiful. I really wanted to go in here. Let me see if there's a window that we can look inside of. Maybe this right here. That's where I tried to come in at, right there. I'll go to other windows. I think maybe we can get a good angle maybe on the other side. It's very, very tiny, as you could see from the outside. But it's a beautiful little church. They did an amazing job. You know, it bothers me that it's locked up because I came all this way and I really wanted to see it, but I'm glad it is because vandals, you know? Look at how beautiful the altar is. I don't know if you could see it. And then I will go on the other side here. And look how it's constructed. It's sitting on rocks. See that? The rocks all along the foundation. Raising it up. So let's go on this side. Here's a little pathway. It's a little stone pathway that leads to the church. And you see there's more rocks along the bottom there. And here's from this side of the church. But I'll still insert pictures so that it's clearer for you what it looks like inside. If I haven't done it already, I will. It's just beautiful. This is the front, once again. There's a little, I think you can see some pictures there, or I don't know, it's hard to see, but let's go to the next window. Hopefully you can get some idea what it's like in there, guys. It's really, really, really pretty. It's all white. So, let's walk around to the cemetery. This is the back. And here's a little graveyard cemetery. Look, I mean, there's people with flowers here. So someone's been coming out. And these flowers don't look old. But let's walk around and see if we can read any of these stones. Here's the back of the church. And the woods around it. And let's walk around to these gravestones. It's a little street sign kind of that's in front of the cemetery here. There was something on this side, but it looks like the sun washed all the lettering out, so, but here's the graveyard. So it's so beautiful how someone came by. Well, someone put a bunch of money on here too, and a flower. I wish I could read this. I wonder if Find a Grave has a list of people who are buried here. There must be soldiers or something. Here's another one that you can't read, but people left, change on top of the stone and a flower. And here too. These must be the original, immigrants, I bet. So this one says, Casper J., son of John and Julia Kirchner, born January 6, 1895, died December 3rd, 1918. And I can't read what the bottom says. I can't really read that, guys. That's a beautiful little cross stone. Every one of them's got change or something. See, this one has change in front of this little stone. There's a little stone. And there's the change below it on the ground. I wonder if these are all veterans or something. You cannot read these stones at all, but there's more. How beautiful is that? That people are coming out here still to remember the souls that are buried here. Well, the souls are in heaven. The people who once lived who are buried here. More money in a stone buried in the ground. Look at that. But to be remembered, that's so meaningful. Even by a visit like this. This one says Josephine, or it's Josaphene. I can't pronounce the last name. Schmackamere, 1848 to 1930 at rest. That's what that stone says. And there's money on top for Josephine too. Beautiful flowers. All down this line they have flowers and money left. We'll go in front. And even this one, look at this little stone that's buried in the dirt. You cannot see it or read it, but somebody left some money here. And on top, see? So I don't know, here's a stone here. This one, Josephine Towle, July 29th, 1920 to September 15th, 1940. Looks like one of the newer stones. Let's see, we'll start down here. I don't want to miss anybody. I feel like everybody deserves to be visited. This little stone in the ground. there. This is Anna. It's a lady, but I can't read the rest of the stone. But that's Anna right there. It's a very pretty stone that looks like it's wiped out too. Oh man. One little penny on this little stone. But it's a penny. Someone thought of them. So that's kind of cool. And then here's another stone. It's very hilly around here, guys, if you come. There's a lot of change up there. So as we go along, same thing. I mean, a lot of these markers are just about gone, as you can see. But they all have money sitting on top of the stones. Let's see, we went here because that's the big cross that I said, but there was a couple stones behind them. Two. Actually, I think just two, maybe. This one here, which has money on top. You can't read this, but there's something on the back. No, I thought maybe it was a nameplate. You know, like funeral homes give you, but nope, that's it. And then this stone buried here. I just love how somebody, I don't know if it was a bunch of people or somebody came with a bag of change and just laid money out for all of these people who are resting here. But it was just very thoughtful. Very, very thoughtful. And then who knows if there's unmarked graves in this cemetery. But it's beautiful, isn't it, guys? There's the back of the church. So that's it. I just wanted to come out here and show you this. It's very scary going down this road, I'll tell you. Look, you can almost see underneath the church. You can almost see underneath there if you get close enough. But yeah, that's it. I guess we're gonna head out then. I hope you liked this little video. I thought it was unusual place to come. There's another angle. So, rest in peace to everyone who's buried here. And thank you to all the volunteers who put this beautiful church back together again. Because that was a labor of love. Truly, it was all volunteer. So, let's head back out. And I don't know. Let me just go over the sign with you slowly. So if you want to pause it and read it, you can. This is what I read to you before, but you know, if you want to stop and read it. And these are the pictures that were there on that side. And then it's kind of, I'm sorry, I'm in the way. But I apologize. I don't know how to really avoid that much. Actually, I don't know if this is listed as a historic landmark. I thought it was. Maybe it is. But it's an historic church one way or the other. One way or the other. So you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to try and navigate myself out of these woods. Hopefully I'll get down there safe and sound the way I got up here. Beautiful. You guys have a great day, okay? Take care, everyone.